This is how to cut your large block backgrounds. These are your LB pieces and they are cut the same for all the large blocks. Okay, first off, you need your acrylic ruler. I like this 6.5 inch square, but whatever you have on hand is fine. And you can see I have already circled the 5.5 inch line with a marker. You also need your Everyday Curve background piece B. This is the larger of the templates. And again, you can see I have circled the 8.5 inch line on there with a marker. All right, you need your LB rectangles and a rotary cutter and a pin. Okay, I like to work in pairs, right sides together. This is so you get mirror images. I like working in pairs rather than taller stacks just because it's more accurate. And it's very important to get these as accurate as you can when you do the cutting. All right, so I've got them stacked up perfectly. Now first we are going to take our regular ruler where we've marked the 5.5 inch line, and we're going to line that up on the left side. And I've got it lined up about 1 inch. You want to cut a slit, but you don't want to go, 1 1/4, maybe 1 1/8 inch. You don't want to go too deep in there, or else you'll cut into the second set of background pieces. All right, then I pin that to get that out of the way so you don't accidentally cut it off when we do the next cutting with the template. So for this, you're going to line it up flush on the left and flush on the top, and then you're going to mark or line it up with the 8.5 inch line. And that's why I marked that, so I can easily find it and not have to struggle to find that as I'm cutting. All right, so now we're ready to cut the first mirror image pair. And there we have them. There's the first set. Okay, so now rotate this 180 degrees. Take that pin out, and now you can see when you line it up exactly like you did before, flush on the left, flush at the top, and on that 8.5 inch line at the bottom. And you can see this is why you don't want to go very deep in that, because you don't want to cut into this piece. Okay, so that's all ready to go. And now I will cut the second set. This is what you discard. And before we are calling this done, we have one more cut to make. And I'm going to line it up with that 5.5 inch mark again. And just line it up square and cut off that little bitty end. Okay, so now we have our second set. So you're going to continue with the rest of your LB pieces, and you're going to make 8 sets of mirror image background piece LBs. So that's how you cut the large block backgrounds.